Please rise for playing of the national anthem. Please rise for playing of the national anthem. Testing. Please remain standing for the alma mater. Please remain standing for the alma mater.
just as they are today. Love will not fade away. Please won't you tell me maybe someday we'll meet again. For you, you're a part of me. With you, I can be strong, and you believe in me. With you, I carry on. Maybe someday we'll meet again. I wish we could find a way to make this last one more day. There's so much left to say. I'll always love you. Maybe someday we'll meet again. For you, you're a part of me. With you, I can be strong, and you believe in me. With you, I'll carry on. Maybe someday we'll meet again. Maybe someday we'll meet again.
Please be seated. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, friends and families of Lorain Admiral King. My name is Anthony Casano. I am the principal. I have the honor of being principal at this fine academic institution. I wish to welcome the superintendent, the board members, the directors, and my fine teaching staff to this assembly as well. The song that you heard, Maybe Someday, well, someday right now, these 270 people is right now. This is a special event that all of you have waited for at least 18 years. These students have put in a great deal of work to get here. They've had to go through all the trials and tribulations of school for 12 years, doing testing, of projects, of proficiencies, and basically being prepared upon a path for their own success. They could not have done that alone without you parents and guardians, your aunts, your uncles, your brothers and sisters and cousins. We know that many of you are here that helped these young men and women get here to this point. I'd like to know if you could help me out now. How many grandparents are here? Could you raise your hands? Give them a hand, folks. Truly a special evening for them as well. In this program that you're going to see tonight, there are two things that basically guide us, and that is honor and dignity. I've said that to my seniors, and I certainly expect no less from their friends and family that are gathered here tonight. Certainly, when your child comes up to receive his or her diploma, obviously we expect you to cheer. You waited a long time for this. But remember to guarantee the rights of others. We want to make sure that every student's name has that ample time as far as being heard. So please work with us this evening as far as that is concerned. You will hear of many awards tonight. The first awards that I would like to begin with this evening are our service awards. These are students that choose to belong. There's an old saying, if you want to get something done, ask a busy person. These people are truly busy, and we could not accomplish what we accomplish here without these students and the things that they do for us. It's not just the activities that they belong to, the academics, but also the help that they give us on a daily basis, whether aiding teachers or aiding the office or doing other things for this. When I call your name, please rise. Hold your applause until the end. Elise Alega, Thomas Bennett, Lauren Buckosh, Ginger Callahan, Adam Ebaban, Andre Hopewell, Lavelle Morris, Ryan McCartney, Lynn Rossitano, Matthew Sanchez, Natalie Smith, Delilah Taylor, Corey Turner, Jason Van Wagnen, and Donald Ward. Please give these people a round of applause. And one more special award in this group. They do have points, and this is competitive. Our #1 student as far as service at Lorain Admiral King, Miss Natalie Smith. Please give her a hand. Please be seated. We are an academic institution. We know that students try hard. We have some students that try maybe just a little bit harder and choose to achieve just a little bit better. These are our honor graduates for 2003, the top 5% of our class. Please rise when I call your name. Elise Alega, Lauren Buckosh, Corey Clay, Samantha Flores, Nicole Frasier, Lauren Kishman, Christopher Lewis, Kelly Long, Mark Menacci, Ryan McCartney, Mark Michalski, Lynn Rossitano, Heather Salva, Natalie Smith, and Luisa Velez. Please give these outstanding young people a hand. And two special people in this group. The salutatorian for this class of 2003 is Ryan McCartney. Give him a hand. And our valedictorian, #1 in the class, is Mr. Corey Clay. Please be seated. Again, continuing with academics, we are certainly concerned at all times concerning the scholarship of our students. And each year we push them and we challenge them to do even better. In the 3 years that I have been here, each class has outdone the previous class. In the last 3 years, we have had over $10 million worth of scholarship money has been given to these fine young men and women. And a special word of gratitude goes to my staff and also to my guidance counselors, Ms. Lori Coco, Ms. Jill Grebe, Mr. John Busher, and Dr. Roger Moore, who have spent a great deal of time with them as far as guidance and support. They have advised and counseled these students to become not only high school graduates, but to aim for even loftier goals after graduation. There are many people to name tonight, so I implore your patience. The scholarship recipients for the class of 2003, please rise when I call your name. Shane Acevedo, Elise Alega, Stephanie Allison, Daniel Aponte, Amelia Arroyo, Marcus Atkinson, Danielle Addy, Erica Barreto, Taria Bivens, Desiree Bocanegra, Francisco Bonetta, Brittany Brown, Jerry Bruno, Lauren Buckosh, Patricia Burgett, Ariangeli Burgos, Yolanda Burnett, Belicia Cabrera, Ginger Callahan, Jamal Campbell, James Carter, Tyrone Cash, Matthew Castillo, Maritza Chaparro, Corey Clark, Count Colvin, Elizabeth Conroy, Joseph Cuevas, Sandra Davila, Jeanette Delph, Adam Ebaben, Delbert English, Gregory Faribaugh, Jamie Feeney, Samantha Flores, Bobby Ford, Nicole Frasier, Joanne Gomez, Vanessa Garcia, Kimberly Gardner, Jacqueline Gaynor, Monica Gerace, Shayla Gilbert, Cody Glassbrenner, Donzelia Hammonds, Carla Hardman, Robert Hayhurst, Blake Henry, Angela Hernandez, Jill Heiser, Andre Hopewell, Jamie King, Lauren Kishman, Matthew Colson, Jennifer Kramer, Andrew Kunsel, Ashley Kuznar, Israel Ladie, Christopher Lewis, Elizabeth Lewis, Catherine Lewis, Roman Leva, Jessica Lincecum, Grant Logan, Kelly Long, Ashley Lopez, Jacqueline Luciano, Mark Manacci, Christina Mantini, Joel Mateo, Ryan McCartney, Alec McConnell, Mark Mihalski, Megan Millard, Samuel Moon, Lavelle Morris, Melissa Norris, Nilda Ocasio, Rachel Okajic, Noel Otero, Sonia Otero, Luisa Padin, Roy Penny, Jonathan Perez, Nicole Perez, Caserta Pettyway, Jose Ramos, Juan Ramos, Andrea Repko, Jaylena Rhodes, Adrian Rivera, Eric Rivera, Lynn Rossitano, Candace Ross, David Ross, Heather Salva, Matthew Sanchez, Natasha Sanchez, Raquel Santos, Keyshawn Showers, Latoya Smith, Natalie Smith, Maya Stevens, Rachel Schwartz, Delilah Taylor, Amanda Tippett, Adam Torres, Jason Von Wagnen, Jonathan Velez, Luisa Velez, Giovanni Washington, Nicholas Washington, Nathan Williams, Estella Willis, Keith Wood, and Sierra Wooten. Ladies and gentlemen, listen carefully. These seniors this year, total amount of scholarship money received by the class of 2003, $3.8 million. Give them a big hand. You may be seated. See, not everybody's just playing with video games. This year, again, our class is sharing their graduation with some special people. As a veteran, Vietnam, I understand what men have to go through when they have to leave their homes and their families and the sacrifices they have to make. These gentlemen came long before me, long before many of you. During World War II, they had to leave their families and go off and fight a war for our freedoms. And they did not have the opportunity that these young men and women did as far as achieving a high school diploma. It's time to set things right. This evening, we have two gentlemen here that we will present diplomas to and medals of freedom. One gentleman is 86 years old. The other gentleman is 83 years old. One was in the U.S. Army, military police, and the other was in the U.S. Navy. Both of them spent time in the Pacific. One of them was on the Lexington that floated, the first aircraft carrier that floated into Tokyo Bay at the surrender of the Japanese. Quite a history talking to these individuals. Again, dealing with this kind of age, obviously we have maybe some health problems here. The one gentleman here has had 17 heart procedures. He was supposed to have surgery this evening. He chose to be here and put off his surgery until Friday. It gives me a great pleasure at this time to have these individuals come forward and to be honored in this assembly. Commander, post your detail.
Gerald L. Thomas, U.S. Navy. Andrew J. Mikett, U.S. Army.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, the class of World War II. Please be seated. Our next person, extremely important person, our superintendent. We see her as a lightning rod as far as leadership in the district. You've seen her in paper, television, radio, you've heard her, Dr. Dolores D. Morgan. Please give her a hand.
Good evening. Congratulations, class of 2003, and a warm welcome to all the friends and family gathered here to celebrate their graduation. Getting to graduation is a difficult process. For some of you, more difficult than others. what I would say to you is that more than 450 students arrived at the doors of Admiral King when you arrived at 9th grade. Only half of you are graduating tonight. You would say to me, well, it requires a lot of determination, it requires hard work, it requires sacrifice, it requires patience. And I would say to you that it also requires a great deal of support. Support in your parents who in the middle of the night rush out to buy that poster board that you need for that project that you forgot until the last minute. Parents and teachers who were there for you when you had to study for the difficult 9th grade test and for taking those college entrance exams. And all of your friends who are standing beside you when you took Algebra 1 and you were convinced that you would never pass that course. So getting to graduation requires a great deal of support. And I want to talk to you about support. Charles Plumb, a U.S. Navy pilot in Vietnam, flew 75 successful missions. 75, and then he was shot down over Vietnam, but he was lucky enough to parachute to safety. Although he was captured and put in a prison camp, he managed to escape. Several years later, he and his wife were out to dinner, and somebody came up to him, grabbed him by the shoulders, said, "Aren't you Charles Plumb?" He said, "Yes." He said, "Aren't you the person who flew several missions over Vietnam from the aircraft carrier Kitty Hawk?" And he said, "Yes, I am. How did you know that?" And he said, "Well, I knew it because I packed your parachute. I was the one who packed the parachute that allowed you to land safely on the ground." The man shook his hand and he said, "Well, I guess it worked." Charles Plumb assured him, "It sure did. If that chute hadn't opened, I wouldn't be here today." Later that night, Charles Plumb could not sleep because he kept thinking about that Navy pilot who was there packing up his parachute that he never took time to thank or even acknowledge. That sailor had spent time under the bows of the ship, carefully weaving the shrouds and folding the silk of each chute, holding in his hand the fate of someone he didn't even know. As you graduates sit patiently in the front waiting for your diploma, think about those people out here in the audience who packed your parachute. If you look around tonight, you'll see them. They are your teachers, your parents, your coaches, your counselors, and even your fellow classmates. They are the people who have in some fashion touched your life in ways you could not possibly know or understand. They have provided you with the parachute that enabled you to be here tonight and will send you forth to have a successful life. Sometimes in daily challenges that life gives us, we don't take the time to recognize and appreciate the people who give us support unconditionally. We may fail to say thank you or even notice them. So tonight, we're not going to allow you to miss this opportunity to thank all of those people, class of 2003, who packed your parachute. Will you please stand and thank all of these people in the audience who were your parachute packers? Please stand. Thank you. And class of 2003, as you continue on your life path, remember to take time to thank the people who packed your parachute. And remember this, success comes to those who never fail to recognize the people who helped them achieve this goal. Thank you and congratulations.
Continue on with our program, representing the Board of Education address, certainly a champion of our youth in this community, gives tirelessly to the efforts of the young people here. We're appreciative to have him. Mr. Keith Lilly.
Thank you very much. On behalf of the Lorain City Board of Education and the entire Lorain community, I also would like to welcome you, distinguished graduates, parents, family, and friends, to this wonderful and momentous day. Did I tell you, graduates, that I too graduated from Admiral King High School? Just a few short years ago, and now I have the opportunity to address you this evening. You know, I think your class and mine had a lot in common. Handsome, bright, intelligent. The fact is, this is the third opportunity I've had to address a graduation class, and like the others, tonight you're going to receive the benefit of my thoughts as well as a few other individuals who wish to share them with me. In the technology of email, I received today 2 emails that I'd like to share with you. The first one goes like this. I believe this might have been from Mr. Casano. It said, "Mr. Lilly, I suggest tonight you pretend you're the corpse at an old-fashioned wake. Everybody expects you to be there, but nobody expects you to say much." And then there's this one that says, "Mr. Lilly, it's a tough job, but somebody has to do it. Remember, keep it short and relax. No one is listening to you anyway." And here I was worried about having to say something profound, but now that I know you're not listening anyway, I'm a lot less nervous. So there's a common theme here, and I will make it quick. I know today is the day that comes astonishingly quick to most parents and not quick enough for most graduates. It's no accident, however, that today the completion of your work at Admiral King High School is called a commencement, a beginning. And I want you to know that your achievements and your efforts have not gone unnoticed. We are all aware of the difficult and demanding tasks that were placed upon you in the past years. I suspect that only you know the countless hours of effort that gives your achievement this evening its true meaning. We congratulate you all. However, remember this: it is truly a beginning, the beginning of a life filled with information, ideas, and experiences. You are part of an information age where artists collaborate with physicians, biologists, with lawyers, and everyone with computers. It's a life where your success depends on what you already have learned and your ability and the desire to keep learning. Futurist author Alvin Toffler said, "The illiterate of the 21st century will not be those who cannot read and write, but those who cannot learn, unlearn, and relearn." Lorain City Schools has a motto that goes, "Success for each student each day." I want you to know this: success is a journey and not a destination. It's a degree of measure that should be taken often and repeatedly. It's a measurement of progress along the way. I suggest to you, students, that today is one of those measurement days. Students, you carry our hopes and our confidence, our pride and our good wishes. Wherever your path takes you, I hope today is the start of your great future. Remember that you're part of a Lorain community family forever. It's my fervent desire that you work hard, succeed, and give back to your community. Stay connected, students. Good luck, and God bless you. I now have the honor of introducing the class speaker, Corey Clay. Corey Clay is the son of Ron and Tonda Clay. Corey is the president of the National Honor Society, the vice president of Student Council, and a member of the golf, bowling, and tennis teams. He plans on attending Baldwin Wallace College in the fall, majoring in computer science. Corey Clay.
This evening, we celebrate the beginning of a new life for the graduating students before you. As we all prepare for the future, I think it is important that we look back on the community that most of us have called home for our entire lives. Lorain is a special place. There cannot be many other places in this country where such a colorful mix of races, religions, and cultures can be found. Many of us take this diversity for granted. This in itself is the beauty of Lorain. The fact that so many different people can live and work with each other and not even notice or consider their diversity is the key to the tolerance that defines our city. As you can see, this collage of personalities exists in our own class of 2003. Learning with a diverse population is a unique experience that all of us should treasure. As a city, we've certainly had to deal with difficult times. Economically, we've endured serious struggles for years. As young high school students, we often lament over the lack of places to go for amusement in our city. The bowling alley and the beach seem to round out the list. However, it is not the number of places to go that matter, but rather the friends to see. In Lorain, one can find a unique community spirit that is difficult to describe in words, but that we all feel at those special moments. It is the spirit that is found as parents cheer on their young ball players at Columbus Park on a summer evening. The spirit exists at our beloved International Festival, where the smell of good food fills the air and where friends enjoy the night in the heart of the city. We feel the spirit at our high school, as friends and family alike come to our athletic events to cheer our team on. It is the spirit I've always felt walking the halls of Admiral King, meeting the smiles of dear friends and the teachers who have changed our lives. It is this spirit that encompasses our community, a community that surpasses any cultural or economic bounds. I encourage my fellow graduates tonight to always carry with them the lessons they learned from their life in our home city. All of us, parents and families included, must recognize the beauty of this community and never be ashamed of the place we have called home. I, for one, will always be thankful to have grown up in a city where every day I learn more about life than what could ever be taught to me elsewhere. Graduates, never take the friends you have met and loved in the city that provided you a home for granted. I, for one, can stand here today and declare with all my heart that I am proud to have lived in Lorain. On a personal note, to the class of 2003, you have done more for me than what I could have ever done for you. I will dearly miss the warm community we have been a part of for 4 years. It aches my heart that I will never be able again to share the same moment with you like this. Savor the moment, and good luck to you all. Thank you.
Continuing on with the introduction of our class speakers, if you ever need an extra set of hands or an extra set of ears to listen to, this is the person that you would rely on. The President of our Board of Education, Mrs. Janine Donaldson.
Good evening. On behalf of the Board of Education, I want to congratulate the class of 2003 for this evening. But I also want to ask you to take a moment of silence, to pause, reflect, and thank God for bringing you here today. Thank you. Lauren Kishman is the daughter of Michael and Karen Kishman. Throughout her high school career, Lauren has participated in many activities, student council and key club, as well as being captain of the varsity girls soccer team for the past 3 years. Lauren also serves as the treasurer for the National Honor Society and has participated in the marching and concert bands. She will be attending Baldwin Wallace College this fall, majoring in biology. Ladies and gentlemen of the class of 2003, please welcome Lorain Kishman.
Hello, everyone. As we gather here today and reminisce on our first day of high school and every day we experienced after that, we worry that we may be forgotten or where our lives will take us now. Lorain Admiral King has been our lives up to this point, and now we must venture out and face the world alone. Yet we will never truly be alone. We will each take a part of this place with us, and with that, we will leave a part of ourselves. Admiral King has made us what we are today, and it will forever be part of us. All of our friends, family, and teachers, you will not be forgotten. Friends, this is the day we have been waiting for our whole lives. The day we graduate from high school and get to experience the world on our own. Yet, instead of feelings of absolute joy, we feel sadness. All we have experienced together now must become a memory locked in our hearts. But trust that no true friend will be forgotten. It was here that we have experienced our best friendships and our first true loves, and we must be thankful every day for that opportunity. You have each taught us how to feel and how to love. Although we may not have each other's caring face to look upon each day, we will always have the memories locked in our hearts. To our friends, you will not be forgotten. Family, you have watched as we each grow throughout high school, watching as we make mistake after mistake, being there to help us when we do, and then finally watching as we no longer need that help. You've seen us mature and become adults. And now, on this day, we take our next step into adulthood. But as we do, we also thank you for making us what we are today. It is from your hard work and faith that we have made it this far. As we each continue on into whatever path may be set for us, trust that we will always look to you for advice and always look to you as the ones who we owe our lives to. You have raised us right, and now we must show the world what we have become. To our families, you will not be forgotten. Teachers, your work is the most vital on earth. It is only with the help and care of great teachers that any of us stand before you today. Teachers do more than instruct students, they mold lives. And here we are today, 245 products of your tireless labor. You have seen a spark in all of us and kindled that spark till we believed we could conquer the world. Now we take that confidence you have given us into the real world. Although your job description may not require it, you are not only teachers, but also our role models and our leaders, and we will be forever in your debt for that. Thank you for instilling in us what no one else could. To our teachers, you will not be forgotten. Our first day of high school, the wrong first impressions that turned into best friends, the love of your life. They may never be with us again, but they will not be forgotten. All of the faces we see around us and the love we feel for each other. The bonds that we have all formed may never be known to us again, but it is okay as long as we make sure that they are not forgotten. Class of 2003, look around you and fill yourselves. Fill yourselves with the smiles, the laughter. Fill yourselves with the memories that you will cherish forever. We may never have a time like this again, but be sure that this time will not be forgotten.
Our next speaker can be considered a true visionary when it comes to the pulse of the educational community. He knows and understands the direction that we have to take to move forward in this century. Mr. Raul Ramos.
Good afternoon. Is it warm up there? We'll open a window or something. I don't know. It is my pleasure tonight, to present Nicole Monique Frasier. Nicole Monique Frasier is the daughter of Dora Frances Frasier. Control yourself. Nicole is an active member of the National Honor Society, Unity Club, Upward Bound, and Female Mentoring. She is a member of the varsity volleyball, basketball, and the track teams. Nicole is currently the senior class president. After high school, she plans to attend Bowling Green State University, where she will major in architecture and minor in interior design. She plans to complete her studies at Howard University in Washington, D.C. It is my pleasure to present the senior class president, Nicole Frasier.
Now we have traveled back to the early years and reminisced on those just ending. But as I've listened, an old proverb has set in. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. Today, we will complete that first step as we walk across that platform and receive the diploma for which we've all worked so hard. But for now, we're faced with the foremost question: where do we go from here? Though we have not yet realized it, this is the last time the 245 of us will be together. From here, we will depart into our separate journeys in life. Some will choose to go on to college, others the military, some will choose to enter the workforce now. But whatever road is chosen, we have been equipped with the skills to persevere. Although some of us have chosen the same paths, the majority of us have not. Those of us who have will frequently discuss the occasional "remember when?" or "I'll never forget that time when." But to those of us who find ourselves following our dreams alone, we'll discover soon that things have changed. We will all eventually realize that we take different paths in life, but regardless of where we go, we take a portion of each other with us. Think back to the first time you walked into Admiral King as a freshman. You were scared and alone. Now, 4 years later, we've gained so much, and some of us don't want to let go. Next year, the process will begin all over. As we begin on our journeys, we will begin alone. Along the way, we will meet new people who will become as dear to us as the friends we're parting from today. Although these new friends won't replace our class in your hearts, they will show us that beyond our fears of leaving high school, there are still good times to be had. But these struggles will build character. It will teach us that a goal reached means a new one must be set. We'll soon see that we have our own destinies to achieve. We must recognize that graduation is the first step of that 1,000-mile journey. So after today, we will not forget the memories and friends we have created along the way, but we will treasure them forever, using the lessons they've taught, molding us into the people we are destined to become. So before it is too late and I never have this opportunity again, I would like to thank everyone who has helped influence my life. However, on a greater note, I would like to thank everyone who has helped shape the life of each and every graduate. Thank you to every person who has contributed to shaping them into the young men and women seated before us today. Without your efforts, we would not have made it. Before I depart from you, I would like to leave you with this quote by William Shakespeare. Our doubts are traitors and make us lose the good we oft might win by fearing to attempt. Applying this quote to graduation today, it means our doubts of leaving high school will keep us from the good we'll have in the future if we continually fear to try. If you retain anything from this day, remember that quote and do not let your doubts and fears hold you back. So as you go, envision the picture we've painted for you today, the picture of our lives. Now, without any further ado, it is with great respect and reverence I present to you the graduating class of 2003.
And now the moment you have all been waiting 18 years for. As principal of Lorain Admiral King, I do hereby certify that these students seated in this assembly have met all the requirements of the Lorain Board of Education and the state of Ohio. I now present them for graduation. Calling senior class roll, we Miss Melissa DeAngelis, Assistant Principal.
Sandy, tell me when he's ready. Ready? Jessica Yesenia Acevedo. Shane W. Acevedo. Robert John Adams. Adam Aldridge. Elise Marie Alega. Stephanie Amber Allison. Daniel A. Aponte. Amelia Arroyo. Heather Marie Atkinson. Marcus Tito Atkinson. Danielle Addy. William Zachary Baker. Erica Barreto Baez. Yahara Barreto. Matthew James Beaton. Tom Michael Bennett Jr. Mary Jo Bernhardt. Julia Bingley. Taria Sharnice Bivens. Brandon David Blair. Desiree M. Bosanegra. Francisco Bonetta Jr. Sarah E. Box. Brittany Michelle Brown. Stephanie Marie Bruce. Jerry Walter Bruno. Lauren Ann Buckosh. Patricia Burgett. Ariangeli Burgos. Yolanda Michelle Burnett. Belicia Christine Cabrera. Ginger Lee Callahan. Nicole Callahan. Jamal Alden Campbell. James D. Carter. Tyrone P. Cash. Matthew Wyatt Castillo. Maritza Chaparro. Nicole Clark. Latoya R. Smith. Corey Dustin Clay. Dustin James Clodwick. Sean David Clodwick. Ronald Coggins Jr. Con Christopher Colvin. Elizabeth J. Conroy. Shauna Marie Creedon. Taiwan D. Crook. Joseph Miguel Cuevas. Patrice Elise Deus. Jermaine V. Davila. Sandra Y. Davila. Carson DiCarlo. Christopher James Delafield. Jeanette Lee Delph. Kyle Douglas DeWitt. Patrick S. Ditzler. Sarah Marie Dunn. Adam Jason Ebaben. Delbert Darnell English Jr. Sarah Rose Everett. Gregory Allen Faribaugh. Mark Alan Feather. Jamie Lee Feeney. David Feliciano. Miles Anthony Ferraro. Jeffrey Figueroa Jr. Jesus Manuel Figueroa Jr. Samantha Marie Flores. James Flowers. Bobby Ford. Ashley Christine Foss. Sean Devin Fox. Jennifer Fragoso. Nicole Monique Fraze. Joanne Lee Gomez. Rosalie Gomez. Vanessa Garcia. Kimberly Renee Gardner. Jacqueline Noel Gaynor. Monica Ashley Gerace. Jeremy Lee Gibson. Shayla Nicole Gilbert. James E. Gilchrist. Cody S. Glassbrenner. Robert Green. Maria Anna Hall. Juan Hamlin. Christopher David Hammond. Donzalia M. Hammonds. Cynthia Louise Harristy. Carla Hardman. Robert Ray Hayhurst. Brent Blake Henry. Shanisha M. Henry. Angela Diane Hernandez. Darnella D. Higginbotham. Jill Marie Heiser. Nicole Lorain Holmes. Andre Hopewell. Matthew R. Huffman. Nick Thomas Johnson. Wendy L. Jones. Matthew D. Kennel. Jamie M. King. Tristan Scott Kinzer. Lauren Lindsay Kishman. Matthew John Colson. Ashley Ray Capranica. Jennifer Nicole Kramer. Andrew Consul. Ashley Nicole Kuznar. Kara Michelle Larson. Israel Ladi. Miriam Damaris Ladi. Christopher Samuel Lewis. Elizabeth Ann Lewis. Catherine Ann Lewis. Roman Joseph Leiva. Jessica Ann Lincecone. Grant Anthony Logan. Kelly Long. Russell Lumen III. Adam Lorenzo Lopez. Ashley Nicole Lopez. Brittany Alexandra Lucio. Jacqueline Luciano. Jessica Marie Lugo. Mark Vincent Monacci. Christina Michelle Mantini. Ashley Nicole Martin. Nicholas Regis Mason. Jesse David Mass. Joel Mateo. Stephen Edward Mathna. Ryan Jeffrey McCartney. Timothy T. McClellan. Alec M. McConnell. Vanessa McElia. Michael Sean Meinhold. Rondisha S. Metcalf. Amy Jeanette Maholsky. Mark J. Maholsky. Megan Kelly Millard. Petar Milovanovic. Maria Moisich. Samuel J. Moon. Carla Rochelle Moore. Hector Javier Morales. Lavelle D. Morris. Jessica Ann Namick. Brian E. A. Nelson. Melissa Lydia Norris. Letitia Lynn O'Brien. Nilda Ocasio. Rachel Alexis Okachik. Abid Manuel Osorio. Sonia Otero. Noel Otero II. Louisa Nancy Padin. Kara Nicole Payne. Nicole J. Paytosh. Stephanie Pena. Roy J. Penny. Nicole Marie Perez. Jonathan Perez. Kizzy Hadaway. Christine M. Pinto. Brittany Ryan Pruchnicki. Desiree Ramirez. Help her. Help her. Nelson M. Ramirez. Jose A. Ramos. Juan Fernando Ramos. Amber Nicole Radifer. Ashley M. Reed. Andrea Repko. Jaylena Nicole Rhodes. Andrea V. Richardson. Tara M. Rios. Adrian Lee Rivera. Eric Jose Rivera. Margarita Rivera. India Robles. Lynn Marie Rossitano. Candice Sharday Ross. David Thomas Ross. Kelly Nicole Ruminski. Summer M. Rush. Heather Rose Selva. Matthew Adam Sanchez. Natasha Nicole Sanchez. Raquel Ana Santos. Justin Guy Scartaby. Keyshawn Y. Showers. Monet L. Sledge. Buddy Smith. Natalie Elizabeth Smith. Richard Smith. Mia Nicole Stevens. Michelle Marie Suleski. Rachel Renee Schwartz. Christopher Zafran. Sean Simonell. Nikki N. Tolby. Emmanuel Wayne Taylor. Delilah Rose Taylor. Larissa Maxine Teets. Amanda Leanne Tippett. Adam Noel Torres. Christos Tyrikos. Corey C. Turner. Kristen Turner. Jason Michael Van Wagner. Jonathan Velez. Luisa Marie Velez. Robert Lee Walton III. Donald Edward Ward. Giovanni S. Washington. Nicholas Alexander Washington. Brandon Joy White. Christopher Charles Wilkes. Nathan N. Williams. Estella Elaine Willis. Taiwan Willis. Isaac Witherspoon. Amanda Marie Wood. Keith Wood. Sierra Marie Wooten. Lisa Marie Wright. Ryan Joseph Yates. Crystal M. Zeese. Charles Nathan Zenius.
Whenever you're ready for us to play at this point.
Graduates, could you please now stand? Could you now please move your tassel from the right side of your cap to the left? It is my honor to present to you the graduating class of 2003.
This has been a production of Lorain City Schools TV 20 WLCS.
To purchase a high-quality copy of the program you just viewed, please call Lorain City Schools Television at 282-8400.